Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for watching my video today. If this is your first video on my channel, my name is Coco Bassey and I am a New York and Atlanta based lifestyle, fashion, a little bit of beauty influencer, and today we are definitely getting into beauty. With Chanel Beauty, they've had just a number of incredible summer beauty products. But as we move into fall, I've been looking at some of these items to see how I can repurpose them for the fall season. You guys know that the fall season is all about the berries, the deeper reds, just those richer, earthier, jewel tones. And I want to do something kind of fun with the products that I have, or that kind of fit the theme, by doing something that we call mirroring. And this is something that I learned from a friend of mine who is a makeup artist. I am not a makeup artist by any stretch of the imagination at all. And to be completely honest, I've not tried this on myself either. So we're gonna get into this today and see if it's something that's gonna work for us. But mirroring is when you are taking a shade or a color and kind of bringing it to different elements of your face to really bring it all together. So if you guys have seen in some of these magazine editorials, like beautiful orange or red eyeshadows that bleed into your into the blush, and then you see a similar color like on the model's lips, and it just gives this beautiful monotone, stunning editorial look. I know that, it looks beautiful on a magazine, but it may not be something that you can necessarily wear every day. But I want to see if I can use the products that I have to create more of an everyday look, because why not? So just to get things started, I have a base pretty much on, and it's just my foundation. I did my brows as well, filled those in, and concealer, obviously. And then for the colors, I wanted to get into this cranberry color story. So I am using, this is an eyeshadow palette, which is the Quatre Ombres. And this is the number 364, Candeur et Séduction. Sorry, I butchered that. And so for this, I want to definitely go in with the eyes on that, and then we're going to bring these colors also down into the cheeks. And I think it's something that really works very well for the cheeks because it is such a, these three colors, the reds are all super matte. And then we've got some shimmer, which is really pretty for a highlight. And then for your eyes, it's really, really nice for your inner corner as well. For a lip color, I was kind of going back and forth between two shades, but I think this is the one I want to play with. This is a formula that I have used for probably 2 to 3 years now. I always have one. I have multiple of this product in another, a little bit lighter color. It is the Chanel Rouge à Lure Infusion Ambiguïté. So it's kind of this rosy, pinky red with some elements of brown in it, which makes for a really, really pretty nude. You guys can already see that up against my skin tone. It's a really, really nice lip color, so I'm very excited to try this one because I have another color that's maybe half a shade lighter than this that I use all the time. So this is gonna be fun to kind of go a little bit deeper for the fall. And then just to kind of finish off the look, I have the Volume de Chanel mascara, which is really, really amazing. Dark, black, volumizing, all of those good things. Amazing. This was the first mascara I really got into when I stopped doing lash extensions. So if anyone follows me on Instagram, you kind of know how that whole journey went. I stopped doing my lash extensions right around when quarantine started in March, and I was really struggling for those first couple weeks. But I'm actually so glad that I stopped. It's a huge time and money saver, and I actually feel like my lashes are so much healthier now, and I don't miss my lash extensions at all. I actually look back on some of my old photos with the lash extensions in, and I'm that was just too much. I really, really love that natural look right now. Going back into what that last product is, it's the Le Beige Sunlit Illuminating Powder, which is more or less of a highlighter, something to just bring a little bit of warmth and shine to your face. Isn't that so pretty for a highlighter? yeah. I feel like it's more of a bronzer if you have a lighter skin tone, but for me, it's just like a very, very subtle sheen to my face. So, okay, with all of that said, let's get started. So, we're getting back into this 4-color eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna be working with a couple brushes here. I know I already said this earlier, I am not by any means a makeup artist, and I've never tried this look on myself before either. So we're gonna kind of play around with all of this together and see what works. But I think that one of the things that's really helpful is because this is such a matte eyeshadow palette, it makes it just so much easier to play around with. Instead of just having like shimmers all over the place, you can just really concentrate the color in one area. And the color that I'm really feeling is this one right here, which is kind of a reddish brown color. I'm kind of feeling that for the for kind of that all over lid, and then we'll see what we can do to play around with these more like pinky reds, and then of course that inner eye is gonna really just come in like in the corners and the highlights. So that color, and that's like, if I show you this, it's like super soft and very pigmented. Like that was just from a few dabs. So I'm gonna attempt to be very careful with this so I'm not doing too much. Palette, like that is quite a bit of color payoff. So just to keep things even, I'm gonna just do the other eye at the same time. So there we have it. That's the first step with this color. I'm also really feeling, well, this is definitely a lighter red, but this is more that berry tone that I feel like we were going for. So what I want to do with that one, because it is a little bit of a darker shade, I want to do that like kind of on the corner and into my crease. So for that, I'm using a smaller brush. And this is actually a Chanel brush. It's the Eye Contour number 203. And I'm gonna go in with this more like purpley tone and play that like into my outer edge. So I feel like that kind of ties the eyes together a little bit more. I'm gonna grab that same color very lightly for the top of my cheekbones for the highlighter. So I want to be very light with this. Just like basically going along the same path that the light hits my cheekbones naturally, which is right there. Just for like a little extra shimmer. That's really nice. That's very pretty while still being like super subtle. So I feel like if I wanted to be more experimental, and I could do this actually, I might like go in on my bottom line and then pull the darker shade at the bottom. So I'm gonna do that, but just like on the outer third of my eye. So typically I would use a much finer brush than this, but did not bring one to my table today. But as long as you're not heavy-handed, this actually does a really good job too. Just gotta get in there with a really, really light sweep. Comme ça. Nice. I do quite like it, but I think what's missing now is bringing in a little bit more dimension, which we are going to do now with highlighter, eyeliner, and I wonder if I should do some contour, but I kind of just want to keep it really, really simple. And then back to that eyeshadow palette, grab the highlighter shade, this one right here, and I want to use my ring finger and just dab that into my inner eye corner and blend it out very, very softly. So we're just tapping it. And it's not that much, like it's just enough to like have that show up without being like cool. So just to tie this whole look together, I'm going to grab eye pencil, which again is also Chanel. It is the color number 20, which is espresso. It is a very dark brown, almost black line, but it's not like pitch black, which I think works better for this since this is definitely a warmer eye look. And I haven't done this in a long time for any of my looks, but I'm gonna use that for my bottom waterline. And it's like almost in like the exact same color family as my eyeshadows. Definitely offers like, brings more depth to the color without contrasting so heavily. So I really, really like this one. Mascara. There we have it. That's the finished look. I really, really like how this all turned out. I just think that it's like so subtle but still very pretty. It's like a deeper color palette than I usually go for throughout the year, but I think these berry colors look stunning for the fall. I think that this would go really well with like a similar colored like outfit, or if you want to do something like more fun, I think that these deeper reds go really well with like greens and browns and just, you know, that whole fall palette. So this was my attempt at mirroring. I actually want to know what you guys think of this final look. Sorry the light keeps like going in and out. I don't have lights, I'm just using natural light, and it's a cloudy day today, but hoping you guys kind of can see what we were going for. And if you like this look, let me know if you guys attempt to try it. Like, I used all Chanel products. I'm linking them all down below for you guys to see everything that I used. If you guys try it out as well, just at me on Instagram at Coco Bassey. You can tweet me, you can leave a link down below as well. But let me know what you guys think of this mirroring trend, and thank you so much to Chanel Beauty for all of these goodies. I feel like I haven't even showed you guys the half of everything that they sent over to me, but I was just so excited to try something out for fall that I'm sharing with you guys today. But yeah, so that's it for today. I will see you guys soon. Bye.